We traveled to Beaufort, North Carolina to purchase a new boat. Well, it's actually an old boat. It's the old boat that I used to own from 2019 to 2021. In this video, we're going to introduce you to Naughty Dogs and give you a full tour of this beautiful boat. But most importantly, I had to get Amanda's opinion and her approval. We traveled to Beaufort, North Carolina, where the boat was. It's the same place where I sold it, January of 2021. When not sailing, we travel around in our 2004 Winnebago Vectra. We have a second channel about that called Glamping Doodles.
All right, we got some Sailing Doodles, Glamping Doodles crossover going on again. If you watch Sailing Doodles normally, this is our RV. It's a Class A diesel 2004 Winnebago. We've been making videos about that for several years now, so you can check that out on Glamping Doodles. And if you're watching this on Glamping Doodles, well, we've been sailing around for a long time. We are getting a new boat. Well, it's not really a new boat. It's a used boat, and I've owned it before, so I am buying the CT56 back. I am excited about it. The puppy dogs are excited about it too, and we went and saw it with the owners. So I sold it to this guy. His name's Kent, and his wife, very nice people, 4 years ago. He's done a lot of work on the boat, so now I am buying it back to go cruising and sailing since my boat in Thailand got wrecked. Amanda and I are going to go show you the boat right now.
I'm really embracing the whole trailer trash thing. Just trying to get into character.
I think you look gorgeous.
I just didn't really bring the proper attire.
She's good. It's cold. That's the problem. Today is not too bad. It's supposed to be up to like close to 60 today.
Oh, wait, really?
Well, it's not like 20 degrees out there, but tomorrow it will be.
I totally thought it was going to be in the 20s, and that's why I was like throwing on everything I had.
No, I think it's in the 50s right now. But
okay.
It's still, but it's windy. It's blowing a lot. So, all right, let's go.
You're blowing a lot.
We grabbed Cougar and Merlin. They were ready to go see their new home.
Look at you go!
The RV park was only about a 10-minute drive to the shipyard where the boat was. We headed to Ted and Todd's Marine where the boat was on the hard.
Merlin's making friends.
We had toured the boat the day before with the previous owners, and I was excited to get to work on it. I had originally purchased this boat in 2019 in Annapolis, Maryland, and sailed her through the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and all the way to the Virgin Islands, and then back to North Carolina. She's an absolute dream to sail and really comfortable. Kent and Megan, the couple I sold her to, refit her over 2 years and then sailed her for a year, and now we're ready to move on to their next adventure. And I'm excited to get back to adventuring on this beautiful boat.
All right, well, this is it. Naughty Dogs, my old CT56. They've done a lot of stuff to it. We'll kind of go over what they've done and all that. The outside definitely needs a little TLC. All the teak that I redid like 5 years ago needs to be completely redone again. Probably needs a bottom job. And then there's some rust spots and stuff that I just need to polish out. But yeah, I mean, that teak there's so much teak on this boat. It's beautiful when it's done, but it just takes forever to do. So the boat does have a bow thruster and basically a full keel. Looks like it got to do a little bit of fiberglass repair there. They kind of hit something solid at some point. It's really not a big deal. If I'm going to do bottom job, just have them slap a coat of resin on there to seal it and then do the bottom. It is nice. I mean, I had a wrap on there, but they had the stripe repainted. Looks pretty good. The rub rails are aluminum and I think need to be changed out because I don't know how well you can polish those. Maybe you can really polish them and get it redone, but we'll see. All right, the stern of the boat, there's just a lot of rust that needs to be polished off. That's really not a big deal. I had problems with rust back here on this aft spot too. There's really not too much rust everywhere else on the boat. Whatever stainless they use on these back windows and stuff rust quite a bit. It's nice, it's got this feathering prop, so when you're underway it feathers like that, reduces the drag. Needs a new coat, needs to be sanded down and put a new layer of prop speed on there. You can kind of see the residue of it, but it's more prop speed. And then of course, all the zincs need to be replaced, no big deal. I probably have some on the boat. And then you can see where anti-fouls, you know, there's several layers of anti-foul already on there, so I might just have them, I'll see if I can find a guy to do it. I don't really want to. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of sanding and Tyvek suits and all that crap, and I have to buy all the crap anyway, so just pay somebody to do it, unfortunately. And then the dinghy here is a nice high-field dinghy. You know, at the bottom it's pretty fouled, but it's not too hard to do. Just flip it over, and it's got a lot of rust spots on there too. Almost looks like rust from somebody grinding on something else, and like it might come off with a little bit of polish, but that's not from the dinghy itself, because the dinghy's aluminum and it doesn't rust. So somebody was grinding on something nearby and it sprayed, you know, iron or whatever on it, and that rusted and stained it. So hopefully it'll polish all out. All right, you got your boys ready to go on the naughty dogs. It's called the what? Demeter? I don't know how you say that. Right now, probably won't have time to change the name on it because I don't know. We'll see. And then because what we're doing is I'm putting a down payment on it, and then it's doing owner finance basically until my insurance comes through, and then I'll pay off the balance. So, all right, let's go aboard. So hopefully these guys are going to be a lot easier to get it on and off than Maverick and Goose were. They're going to weigh about 60 pounds less than they did. But so up here, it's just mostly dirty. It needs a thorough cleaning, and then of course all the teak. But I need to pressure wash all this sea deck, and then maybe repaint. So I put all this sea deck down 5 years ago. It's in pretty good shape. I will keep it if possible, but unless SeaDeck wants to send me some new stuff, and I might get some faux teak on there, you know. They got all new sail bags for up here. Unfortunately, they took all the graphics off of the sails. So, you know, it used to have like the dogs on there, and it had skull and crossbones with a dog head on the Genoa, but doesn't have that anymore. So they put my old davits, you know, kind of collapsed. They put new davits on here. They don't look very big. What we're kind of planning on doing is, you know, this first season, we're just gonna do aesthetics on it. I don't know if, this teak all needs to be redone. And then, honestly, just an hour or two with a pressure washer up here, and all this stuff will look a lot better. And then put a new coat of anti-skid paint on here, sand that down, and get new anti-skid on here, and it'll look a lot better. Now we're gonna take you inside the cockpit and show you that. So they have put a whole brand new isinglass enclosure on here, which is really nice. So all the cockpit cushions I originally made, they had them reupholstered, but I made all these cushions and originally did it myself. And then it's got, you know, your B&G chart plotter, your bow thruster controls, and other instruments. So mostly everything up here, need to clean the teak, oil the teak. Everything just needs a good cleaning. Coming down in here into the salon, which this is, you know, the nice part about this salon is just the nice part about this boat is the salon. In here in the salon, normally you have all natural light coming in here, but they've got them all the blinds closed because you know, to limit and they've got insulation behind them to keep no dew and moisture builds up in here. So normally you have a lot more natural light, and basically you can kind of look out not 360, but 270 degrees here. They made a custom like wool carpet that is fine for in here. I think eventually what we'll do is, so the flooring needs to be basically refinished. We're not going to do that this trip. So eventually we'll pull the carpet up, refinish the flooring, and we'll just put a rug in here like we had before. With the upholstery,
I think the original look might be what we end up going back to.
Yeah, so originally we had everything kind of a navy blue and then accents. I think we're going to go back to that. We're going to get everything reupholstered in the navy blue, and then do color accent pillows.
Yeah.
And do all that.
Bring it back to like our own personal style.
Yeah.
I said I do see the potential a lot better today.
Yeah. Pull the carpet up here, but the engine bay is underneath us right now, and he put all new battery systems in there. So it's got 800 amp hours of, so it's about 10,000 kilowatt hours of lithium batteries. The new inverter charger, they rebuilt the generator. The motor didn't need rebuilding, but he did rebuild the transmission. Did some fuel system cleanup and a few other upgrades down there on the electrical system. He put in a brand new electrical panel here, redid all the wiring for that, did a great job on that. Put in courtesy lights there, that's what you're seeing. It's a generator control panel. This is the smoke and fire detector here that's now wired throughout the boat. Your Victron charge controller, and then you have this, fancy, I think I go there, yeah, where you can see the status of the boat and everything. So there you go. This chart plotter doesn't work. I'll probably swap that out with a B&G. And then coming forward to the guest area, the VIP, you have two kind of cabins here. You have this one here with storage all behind there, storage behind here, and then on the other side you have what we call the coffin. I just got a light over there. Normally you have light coming through from the port up here, and then of course there are some lights like up here. But yeah, and then coming forward, it has its own head up here. Sorry, there is a hanging locker right here. Okay, it's got storage. And then up here, a wet head. Decent size. You got the shower here and right there. I guess you can use the little shower curtains to kind of rope everything off if you want to keep stuff dry, because it's got the little track up there. And then sink basin here, more storage up behind there. And then forward of this is technically another cabin, but it's almost all storage. So technically that's a bunk, and then this is a bunk, but it's just all storage. Right now he's got spare parts and stuff here.
I like it a lot more this round.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. One of the nice things here is that it does have a washer dryer. So, and they're each their own unit. So that is a dryer. And then back here lives the water maker I installed. And then I'm not sure what was on this side. I think it's just, life jackets and stuff, storage. There's a little bit of storage underneath there. You rebuilt the engine panel for the engine. And then the washer over here. So it has like, a real washer and a real dryer, which is always nice. This would be the breakfast table, kind of dining table. This little seat here folds up, and you can put this seat on there. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You can lower this down and make this another berth if you need to. That's what that is. Plus, then these leaves both come out, and you can have a bigger dining table. I'm sure we'll probably reupholster this as well to the navy blue. Kind of keep the theme going into the galley. So, storage underneath here, drawers and everything, more storage over here. You have like your little pantry right here. Cups and plates and all that go all behind here. And then microwave, more storage here. I think it's a wine rack if I remember correctly. No, it's not, whatever. But there's plenty of storage there. And then you do have a top loading refrigerator. The cool thing about it is that you can also access the refrigerator from the side. Makes these things getting there easier. And then it has a top loading freezer that works pretty well. Just minor things need done. Like I think that needed to be done back when I owned the boat. And then you got a little pass through here, so you can be doing stuff and still be part of the action in the salon. More storage for everything here, pantry stuff, whatever. Storage back here. And then, you got the Starlink and all that stuff here. And then coming back into the master cabin, huge. I mean, it looks like, look how cool this thing is. So you got the windows out the back. They're all, closed off right now, but you have plenty of space, windows on either side there. And then you have a big hatch up at the top. Obviously they have all this closed off right now, trying to prevent cold weather. But a little makeup area right here and storage there. Pretty big hanging locker. So you got a big hanging locker here, and then more storage over here. And then all these drawers underneath the bed as well. Plus then under these seats is storage, and behind the seats is storage. I haven't decided on the upholstery for this room yet if we're gonna redo it. I kind of like it. I mean, I really like, it kind of gives it a, I don't know. You know, I like it. Looks all right. And then the master cabin, or head here. So you have a head, storage above and behind the head. And then what's kind of cool is that you have an actual bathtub. So, you know, if you really wanted to take a bath, you could. Natural light coming in, and then the sink over here. All right, so you said you like it more now than you did before?
I do. I don't feel like I really saw it for what it was yesterday as much. I still liked it, but I don't know. I'm taking it all. It's better the second time.
Yeah. It's just really a comfortable boat. It really is a comfortable boat. It feels like you're in a living room down here. You're not on a boat, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
You got these big chairs you sit in, and then, you know, watching TV right across the way, you can pretend you're not on a boat, which is nice. I mean, like, I love being out on a boat cruising around, but, you know, if it feels too much like a charter boat, you know, it's not comfortable. And this is really comfortable.
It's homey. It's beautiful too.
And then we have a lot more space over here for, you know, easily having, you know, 2 computers and stuff.
What? 2 computers?
Yeah. What do you think, Cougar? Marilyn, are you excited about it? Today it's going to be rainy and windy the rest of the day, so we're going to get out of here. And plus we're doing paperwork. We've got to sign all the stuff today, and once we get all it signed, I'll transfer some money, and then I guess it's ours. So we got to do all the paperwork to get it registered and all that. It takes about a month to get Coast Guard. I don't know. Anyway, Coast Guard registration and all that. So sounds like we're going to do the registration as soon as we close on it. So I don't know.
Exciting.
That way we can rename it if we want to. We'll come back tomorrow and start working on it. I'm probably we're gonna grab all the cushions and stuff and take that to an upholsterer, get that started, and then I'll start working on cleaning the boat. And basically I need to redo the paint for the non-skid on some spots, and then start working on the teak. The rest of it, we may do some more things like refinish the flooring in here and some other upgrades and stuff like that. But we'll wait for the summer to do that.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Sure. Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, I am excited. I'm not excited to leave. I would hang out here for a little while longer. And I'm up for helping.
Okay.
I'll help you out for a few days.
All right. Well, let's do it.
I would like to try something with you guys. On average, we get about 6% of the people that watch the video click the like button. I'd like to see what happens if we got that up to like 20 or 30%. Would it actually make a difference in how many people, you know, this video gets referred to? So if you don't mind, please go ahead and like that button so we can maybe try it at 20%. And in the next video that I get, after I get the statistics from this video, I will let you know if that worked out at all. So thank you guys for watching. Please click the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Share this with somebody share this video with somebody if you think they might be interested in it. And it's our Saiing Doodles Navy. They got early access to the video. Plus they get behind the scenes footage, plus access to our sailing school and our normally paywalled videos and stuff like that. They get access to all that. So click the link there at sailingdoodles.podia.com. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.